Ever notice someone suddenly becoming distant? No explanation, no argument, no clear reason. One day they're warm and engaged. The next they feel cold, disconnected, almost like a different person. This experience is confusing and often painful. But psychology offers a clear explanation for why this happens. For many people, pulling away is not intentional cruelty. It's a defensive response. When emotions become overwhelming, some minds don't move toward connection. They move away from it. Let's talk about emotional overload. Some people feel deeply, but struggle to regulate those emotions. Instead of talking things through, their nervous system goes into protection mode. Distance becomes safety. Silence becomes control. Not over you, but over their own inner chaos. This behavior is especially common in people who grew up in environments where emotions were dismissed or unsafe. They learned early on that expressing feelings led to conflict, rejection, or punishment. So the brain adapted. It learned, when things get intense, disappear. Now here's where it becomes confusing for the other person. You might think, did I do something wrong? Did I say too much? Should I give space or reach out? And your mind starts spiraling. But often the distance has very little to do with you. It has everything to do with their inability to sit with discomfort. Another psychological reason people pull away is fear of vulnerability. Connection requires exposure. Being seen. Being emotionally known. For some, that feels dangerous. So just when things start to feel real, they retreat. Not because they don't care, but because they care too much and don't know how to handle it. Let's look at a simple example. You open up emotionally. You share something personal. Instead of responding with closeness, the other person becomes quieter, less available. They may not even realize why they're doing it. Their nervous system associates closeness with risk. There's also the factor of avoidant attachment. People with avoidant patterns value independence so strongly that emotional closeness feels like a loss of control. When a relationship becomes emotionally demanding, they instinctively pull away. Again, not out of malice, but out of self-preservation. So what should you do when someone suddenly pulls away? First, resist the urge to chase. Chasing often reinforces their need for distance. Second, don't internalize their silence. Silence is a behavior, not a verdict on your worth. Third, observe patterns. If someone consistently withdraws instead of communicating, that tells you something important about their emotional capacity. Understanding this doesn't mean you must accept it. You're allowed to want clarity. You're allowed to want communication. Empathy does not require self-neglect. If this video resonated, it doesn't mean you're too much. It means you value emotional presence. And that is not a weakness. That is emotional strength. Thank you for watching. If you want more of this videos, please like and subscribe.